RAM Podcast, where we talk about everything real estate and mortgage, and we ask you, the viewers, what's going on with real estate and mortgage, and try to answer those questions.
Do you know how much money you need for a down payment on a house?
I do not.
Do you want to know?
Yes.
So do you know what it takes to get into a home?
Yeah, well, kind of. We're good.
Yeah?
Somewhere to be.
Okay. Are you a homeowner?
No, I'm actually not.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We've been around the block a few times about the different banks and where we're at. It requires credit, and it requires knowledge of what programs are out there. It's just a matter of doing your research.
As little as 3% down. And there's also down payment assistance companies and programs that help you with your down payments so you don't have to put money down. Kind of a cool thing, right?
Okay, so if you were to buy a home, what would be the first step you took to purchase a home?
Probably work on my credit.
Really? Okay. How would you go about that?
What do you think of the home values here in Utah?
It's really depending on what area you choose.
True, because area is very important, right?
Paying off my student loans and my debts first.
Yeah?
Yeah, most of all.
Okay. Did you know that you could talk to a mortgage lender and they can actually help you figure out the first steps and getting your credit improved? Yeah. Yeah. Awesome.
Sweet.
Do you know what it takes to become a homeowner?
I do. I have a real estate agent.
Very cool. Very cool. So you're renting right now, or do you live with family?
At the moment, renting.
And are you in the market for buying a house then?
Not currently.
Well, get that agent out there working for you.
I know. I need to.
Did you know that you can get a home for as little as no down?
I did not.
Well, then you already know all this stuff.
I know.
Even
I'm in the
still.
know. Yeah.
Join our podcast. It's called Real Estate and Mortgage Podcast, RAM, Real Estate and Mortgage Podcast. And we do these things on a regular basis and try to help educate clients and people about the real estate market and everything else. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you.
Okay, now this is a real personal question. Is it a 2-bedroom, 1-bedroom? How much do you spend a month in rent?
It is a 3-bedroom, and we split it all evenly.
Uh-huh.
And because it's based off self-income, it's around 900 to 1,200.
900 to 1,200 each or all together?
All together.
Okay, well that's pretty good actually. You probably can't get a house for that value, right?
Probably not a house for that value.
Well, hey, I appreciate you stopping by and talking to us.
All right.
Thank you.
A
Okay,
lot of it
income.
has to do with what your flexible income is.
Okay, how about a down payment?
Interest rate. Oh yeah, down payments.
Do you need a down payment?
We know that there are programs out there that don't require it.
Okay.
But there are a lot of them out there that at least require 3% or less, I think.
Okay,
So,
excellent. All right, we've been asking people, what does it cost to get into a home? Things like the down payment, closing costs, and I think a lot of people have been kind of tying the two together
Right.
and not really understanding. So if you were to buy, let me ask you the question. If you were to buy a home, what would you have for a down payment? Or what would you think is a down payment?
Well,
First time buyer.
first-time home buyer, and I'm not in the industry. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, like what would you
Well, I mean, just word of mouth and everything you hear out there. Most people think that you're anywhere between 5 to 15% down when you have to buy a house.
Okay.
For someone who's renting or just going to school or working a job barely making ends meet, sometimes that's a pretty daunting thing because
Never gonna happen.
$350,000, let's say, is the minimum house. I mean, how am I going to save $35,000? How am I going to save $50,000 when the $50 extra I made a month or whatever might be going to my Xbox games or Chick-fil-A or something like that.
So what does it take to get into a home?
Well, literally, it takes a minimum of 3% on a conventional loan, 3.5% on an FHA loan, 0 if you're a VA or 0 if you're USDA. But there's also down payment assistance programs, and these down payment assistance programs are designed for homeowners or prospective home buyers that might not have. I mean, they might not make the top dollar, but they're designed for a specific home buyer geography in mind. Those that are earlier on in their life, haven't owned a home, they're designed specifically to help them with a down payment assistance for that program.
All right, but I'd like to hear what you guys think. So drop a comment below so we can hear what you think. Thank you for watching and subscribing to our RAM podcast, where we talk about real estate and mortgage. If you want to watch more, please check out the videos below or check out our other social media websites. If you have any questions, please, we'd love to hear more. Drop us a comment.